Hey, and welcome to our class. I obviously am not here today, but I'm going to help you out. So, I've set out a couple things. I'm going to teach you a few things about what we have for our lesson today, as well as kind of give you guys some time to work on your assignment, as well as the work that you have for class for practice. So, I'm going to go through a few things and then pause, and then let you pause the video, and then you can give a few minutes for each question as you go and work from there. That instruction was more for your substitute teacher than it was for you, but you get the idea. All right, starting off first, if you didn't already, do that warm up right up there. Let's go ahead and pause the video and we'll pick up in just a second. All right. Now you guys take it back. What you want to do is distribute this. So for each of these, we're going to distribute it through. This 3x goes into here, and the other one goes into there. We're going to end up with a 6x squared. 3 times negative 7 gives us negative 21x. For the one on the bottom, bringing in the 10. 10 times 10 is 100. Don't forget about the a. 10 times negative 5 is negative 50b. And 10 times negative 6 is going to give you negative 60. All right, hopefully that helped you out. Make sure that you get a stamp for your assignment today. The stamp is going to be this Apple stamp. Feel free to pause anytime to make some things happen too. All right, so here's a lesson for today. The lesson for today is dealing with area models. I'm going to get myself out of the way right here. Maybe I am. There we are. All right, so area model. A lot of the work that we're going to do today is built around this idea of an area model. And I don't want to get lost in the sense of what exactly that is. What we are doing is we are doing polynomial multiplication. All right. And polynomial multiplication, you guys, if you haven't already taken out your workbooks, do so and put this up at the top of section 322. We're skipping 321 today. And we're moving right into 322 with polynomial multiplication. What that is taking a value that is a polynomial, say 3x plus 5, and multiplying it by another value that is a polynomial, say x plus 2. And when you do that, you're going to multiply the things that are in there. 3x gets multiplied by x, and you get 3x squared. Now, this 3x squared, you're going to get other things multiplied. 3 times 2 gives you 3x, or 3x times 2 is going to give us 6x. We got 5x in here, and this is going to be 11x and ultimately plus 10. All right. Now the how that we do that is kind of going to be revealed as we work in through this. But I want you guys to focus on what is actually happening. This right here is the main focus. This right here is written as a product on this side, meaning things multiplied by each other. A product right there. And it's written as a sum of those things multiplied together over on the right side. So when we're looking at this, I don't want you to lose fact or lose sight of the idea that this is the ultimate goal, to be able to multiply polynomials. Now, there's some kind of tricks and some models that help us do that. But at the very end of this, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to be able to multiply polynomials like that. All right, let's look at our first area model, which is this one, number 86 right here. What this lays out for us is, well, a way to multiply polynomials. The polynomial that we have over on the left side is represented by 2x plus 3. Y'all see that? And then the polynomial down on the bottom is represented by 4x plus 5. And if we were to multiply them together, we're going to get a multiplication of all the different pieces. So check out the first piece that we have, this right here. We get that as a product of 4x and 3. You guys see how that comes together? 4x goes there, 3 goes right here. And so it gives us 12x. Now that's one of the pieces that we have, 12x. Another piece that we have is when we multiply 2x times 4x. That's where we get our 8x squared. Now, when I put them in order, I put the things with the largest powers first. So that's why I put the 8x squared to begin with. Now I put in the other one, so 5. 5 gets multiplied right here by 2x. We end up with 20x. Ooh, that's not 20x, that's 10x. And then the last thing we have is the 5 times the 3, which gives us 15. You might notice that there are two things that can be combined, so we should combine them as 22x. And so our result is going to look like this: 8x squared plus 22x plus 15. Now, that's the model that we were looking at up above, where you multiply a polynomial times another polynomial, and you get this kind of sum product over there. We refer to this as the product and this as the sum. All right? Nice. So for each of these problems, you're going to want to I'm going to give you guys a pause to see if you can write the things in. If you would, as you're going along, go ahead and pause and then see if you can solve those problems. I'm going to give a first pause right here, just after I explain that you want to fill in the area model and then write your answer as a product and then add up the pieces on the inside as the sum right here. So just like we had up here, write the product and then the sum. I'll throw you some answers in a little bit, but for right now, let's pause here. All right, welcome back. Let's see what we get as we multiply these all together. Multiplying these two, we get 2x squared. Multiplying these two, we get 10x. These two, we get 15. And those two, we get 3x. The things that are like each other, they can be added together. So we can write this out as x plus 5 times 2x plus 3 is equal to, and here's how we put it together: 2x squared, 13x, and 15. This is our product, and this is our sum. The next one is quite easy. We just multiply the 3 by everything. So, as a product, as a sum. Hopefully you did these last two and can work that out. I'll multiply down to the next right here. Actually, I'll give you some answers for these, just because. 24y squared. This is negative 42y. Right here, you get 4xy. It's the same thing as yx. And then you get negative 7x. Over here, you get 4y. And up top, you get negative 7. Now, looking at all of this, there are only two things that are the same, the y's. So I'm going to put those together. I'm going to then list all the other things out. 24y squared plus 4xy plus, actually it's going to be minus 7x, then minus 38y when we combine that, and minus 7 at the end. Remember, this is equal to the two things multiplied together. 4y minus 7 and 6y plus x plus 1. The last one, 2x squared. So I can write it as 2x times x equals 2x squared. No matter how many parts our polynomial has, we can definitely put them together using the area model. All right, so here's your charge. You have these problems right here, and you want to set up an area model that suits it. Since this one is 2 on this side and 2 on the other polynomial, we're going to multiply through and write it out as the sum right there. Now you notice that I put my numbers on top and the book puts their numbers on bottom. It's the same thing either way. Doesn't matter which way you do it. I want you to solve the rest of this page. Okay? Don't need to go beyond here. Go ahead and solve the rest of this page. And then you have a few things to work on. The first thing that you can work on is from the book. In the book, the homework is going to be from this section, 322, numbers. Oh, here's a math note on how to write things as product and sum if you need some help. But it's numbers 90 up through 95. Then I've put up on Delta Math your new Delta Math work. So if you haven't finished out the old Delta Math, oops.
This help video is an introduction for students who are just getting started with Delta Math. So on this page, when you sign in, you're going to see all of your upcoming...
Stop it. So here we have our Delta Math page, and you'll notice that you have your Delta Math from this week. And I also put up the extra Delta Math that is to start from next week too. So if you're already done with that, you always have something to work on Delta Math. And if your substitute teacher deems it necessary, I have a worksheet for you guys to get some extra practice on these problems right here. All right, good luck, and I hope you guys do well today. Have a very happy Halloween, and take care. We'll see you guys around.